Welcome back to the Brew Podcast, everyone. It's episode 367. Back in the church room bar. I think we were in the church. No, we weren't in the church room.
Not last week because of snowpocalypse.
Yeah, snowpocalypse. But we're here now. And there's, lots of just world shit happening. Got Super Bowl and Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia and all kinds of stuff.
The Super Bowl, do you have any Super Bowl plans? It's like the beer drinking holiday of the year.
I wanted to maybe have the game on in the carriage house, but with this weather we're having, the carriage house is not only very cold right now.
Does the split not keep up?
It does. I closed the carriage house bar door.
Yeah.
And I put a curtain up in the other room door, so I work just in that little area.
Yeah.
And it keeps up really well.
Oh, that's fine for that your
for
office.
my little area. But
yeah.
if I was gonna have people over, and the floor is freezing cold,
yeah.
It goes right through your shoes. That's the thing I'm worried about most, is that people would be uncomfortable, and I like to be a good host. And on top of that, the pipes froze, the PEX froze.
Oh yeah.
Just to go into the carriage house. So my house is fine, but the carriage house has no water currently, so I have to bring water from the house. That sucks.
So, something, because we're having to do in our house, we have to drip 2 of our lines.
I drip, now, but I also bought
a recirculator. Tape. Oh, a heat tape. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
so you can get to where it's frozen, or where you
I can
postulate.
get to where I know it's frozen. It could still be frozen underground.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I know that some of the PEX that stick out to go to the water heater are frozen. And then the one that goes straight to the carriage house bar sink runs through my garage. That's frozen. So I heat taped it. Not very well.
Yeah, I mean...
It was like 1 degree outside.
It's just...
And I was ready to not be doing that.
You're ready to be inside.
I was like, I don't want to do this shit.
It's crazy. We were talking about gambling a little before. I do a pick'em league. I guess I'm the commissioner of a pick'em league. So you just pick all the highlights or all the games, and it's a confidence. So you do 16, 15, 14 based on your confidence.
Oh, yeah.
And the Super Bowl is worth 16 points. I'm exactly 11 points behind first place. So do I pick the favorite? And if he picks the favorite, or do I pick the opposite and then hope for an upset? And then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, but
he's a big Patriots fan too.
Yeah, I would just go opposite him, because what do you got to lose?
But you don't know what he's picking until the kickoff.
Oh, you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Well, as a Patriots fan.
And I did ask, and he goes, I'm probably thinking who you think I'm going to pick. So now, and he's a very cerebral individual. So,
very cerebral.
And
very.
He knows I know that he knows I know
that
he's a Mushu Shoo Patriots fan.
Okay.
So it's like that. I do think Seattle is going to win. I'm just going to get that out ahead of time before. I heard there's a 15% on tap. I think Seattle's going to win. I don't think it's going to be much of a game.
Oh, interesting. I think it'll be a game. The NFL has figured that out.
There's a lot of parity.
Yeah,
I agree,
I don't know how they did it, but they figured it out.
Yeah.
And we saw that a lot. As a Bears fan, I saw that pretty much every game, where it could have went either way for 10 games.
Calls down to Tagliabue, or not Tagliabue, Muscles. Who's the Ed Hockley.
Ed Hockley. Ed Hockley Jr.
Hockley's son, also a lawyer, also a referee. They just call him and be like, hey, something happened here. Let's even this game out.
Yeah,
Let's get the
that's got to be
involved.
what it is, because everything's been so close lately.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of good games. But you do start to wonder, is this
fixed?
Is this fixed?
The fix is it.
And you could fix it with officiating.
Who do you think is going to win?
I don't know. I don't know much about either team, but I think that the Patriots are going to win.
Okay, so there we are. We're opposites. I don't know what the line is. Honestly,
I don't either, and I know that the Patriots aren't favored. But there's something about Sam Darnold that just I don't like. Not personally, just about this game. But he's done really well.
I think old McDonald's got him dialed in. He's just a game manager.
That's it. That's it. He's a game manager, and that's fine. But I wonder. I don't know. I don't know anything about the Patriots either. That's the hard thing. The reason why I think the Bears had so much success is because I feel like the coaches study they study the patterns.
Do you know who the head coach for the Patriots is?
No.
Really?
No, I don't know who the head coach for either team is.
Mike McDonald for the Seahawks.
Mike McDonald, okay.
And who is... No, that's Kubiak. Kubiak, when he gets hired, will be on his 6th team in 6 years. This Mike McDonald's second season with the Seahawks. He's got double digits both. It's Mike Vrabel.
Oh, very
in his first year with the Patriots.
Oh, okay.
Venerable Mike Vrabel, who was a Patriot, and then was the coach of the Tennessee Titans, and had a couple of good years there, and had one terrible year because his Tannehill broke down, and then they're like, "You're gone." Yeah. This is like, there's no leeway for some of these coaches. Like they're, the fan base too. Like they can't fall in love or be impassioned by somebody.
Well.
Which is ridiculous, but yeah, it's the venerable Mike Vrabel. I don't have any patience
for these old school coaches who don't learn. The game's changed. There's ways to figure it out.
That's why, if I'm jealous right now, I do think that Dan Campbell for the Lions is, but he's
great.
Yeah, great.
He's great. I like Dan Campbell.
Should be the coach of the year every year
at all. And now the Bears have a good coach, but the previous coaches from after Lovie Smith was good. I know no one cares about this, but
yeah, no, this is great.
They were scrubs. They were scrubs, and I hated them. And I hated them from day one. You have to be pragmatic. You have to be data driven. And these guys, BU and Matt Nagy. He got fired. He couldn't even win with Patrick Mahomes. Then the next guy, Eberflus, he got fired after his first year of being after he got fired from the Bears, got fired again. These guys are all frauds. They're all frauds. Like most football coaches, in my mind, are frauds. And they're just like, it's hard to match around. No, it's fucking trends, and you just gotta outsmart. Just like Waterboy. The Waterboy laid the blueprints out. You have to outsmart the other coach.
Write this down, folks. Write this down.
All you have to do is outsmart the other coach. Players play. They're very...
Players play.
Coaches coach.
Owners own.
And I and
General managers manage.
Have a podcast about beer. Of which this will now start to become one. We will stop talking sports.
While you grab the first beer, because I'm fucking thirsty. Stat out, $830 billion loss in the alcohol industry last year.
We'll start strong and then we'll end light. I teased this 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
This is at 15%. We're not sharing it? Okay. Doesn't this feel...
you want to share it?
No. Doesn't this feel... It's not full.
Oh, yeah, there's a little space at the
top.
It's
not
there.
Full.
There's a little space. We'll get some glasses.
Right over it. Yeah, no. This is Urban Artifact, Mount Giona, Dessert Fruit Ale.
You cool with this one?
15. I'm very cool with that one. 15.1%. It says 8 ounces. The can is 8 ounces. There's no way there's 8 ounces of fluid in this.
Maybe.
Maybe
the can's 9 ounces.
No.
Maybe they don't. 8.5 ounces.
You think they make bespoke cans? It's an 8-ounce can.
Bespoke cans. Yes, somebody does. I guarantee you somebody out there is making bespoke cans.
No way.
Homemade cans. Yeah, Ball can't have all the glory.
Something I learned, speaking of ball jars.
They don't make them anymore.
This is for you collectors out there.
They sold them.
If you look at the bottom of your ball jars, because some of those ball jars still worth, if you have the number 13, that jar, a ball jar, like a ball quart jar.
Yeah, like a
13
like
is
a jelly
worth,
jar.
If it's in perfect condition, is $250 to $350 if you have a 13 on the bottom, because they were the preferred jars of bootleggers, and 13's an unlucky number.
Interesting.
So if you have ball jars and there's a 13 on the bottom, $250 to $350.
Seems like it'd be easy to what do you call it? What are the forge?
But you'd have to heat up the glass and then it weakens and stuff like. It's
There's
not
people
as easy.
out there who are good at glass. Glass is not exactly a difficult science. It's just a very dangerous one.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Urban Artifact. This was from Svil and his gift to me to have the Urban Artifact Jelly of the Month Club, which is actually the Rare Beer Club. Where are we at there? We're looking at mine's not bad. Mine's at the metal.
Okay, then
yeah, yours is much
look at
less
that.
than mine.
Look at that. You see that?
Switch?
No.
Hospitality.
No. Okay, I'm not crazy though, right? Okay, here.
Color.
Actually, well, they're almost the same glass. Here.
All right. There it is.
Yours is a little smaller.
Mine's definitely fuller.
Like, look at that.
Yeah, let's even these out.
No. I'm good. It's 15%.
It smells interesting. It smells like black olives.
That's not a dessert. Black olives.
Ooh-wee.
You know
what the shit is this?
I thought that was done.
Dessert fruit ale. Dang, this is a beer of beers.
Holy buckets.
Yeah. Developed to showcase natural complexity and sweetness.
Wow. Okay, I just got rubbing alcohol in that one.
Yeah, me too.
I do have a beer. I do have a pizza gripe. I'll be right back.
The dessert fruit ale is a decadent delight brewed with real figs, pears, and golden raspberries.
I get the golden raspberry.
Pears is a great fruit to put in beer. It really it cools it off. It gives it like a refreshing flavor, almost like cucumber would do to water.
Pears are a terrible fruit.
Pears are awesome. Don't listen to this guy. He thinks so many things are so bad.
Yep.
But they're not.
But
right.
in my defense, this gets brought up when I'm not here.
Don't change your patterns because he doesn't like it.
If you enjoy pears, exactly.
Yeah.
If you enjoy pears, that's on you. They're just not for me.
Yeah, they're not for you. So his statement that they're terrible fruit is an opinion to him.
Yep.
To me,
I'm not trying to take down Big Pear.
You're taking down people who like pears.
No, they just can be.
You're basically saying that if you like pears, you're terrible.
There's a very small sweet spot for pears before they get woody. It's almost like asparagus. When you have a good asparagus, you're like, this is, but it's like a week to 10 days where it turns woody and it's terrible. Pears are the same way.
Pears. Man.
Pears can get woody really quick.
You know who had good pears?
Especially like a Bartlett
I gotta give him credit. There's a place that has maintained fresh pears at a good rate. It was the Royal Caribbean Cruise. Their pears were top notch. Top notch pears there. So this is Mount Giona is one of the steepest slopes in the Balkans.
Interesting.
The area's rich biodiversity is home to a wide variety of flora and fauna. According to legend, even the demigoddess Selene once drove her moon chariot to visit a shepherd. This just trails off into acid trip. I don't know what they're talking about. Moon chalice and all this stuff. Moon chariot. It's fine. It's fine. What are they talking about? You know? Shepherd living on the mount. Anyway. It's fruity. It's chunky. It's got some pulp in it. It's not chunky.
It doesn't hide the booze.
It doesn't hide the booze at all. What is that about? That can't just be like fermentation from the ingredients. That's got to be added.
The good thing is they take C-tier fruits and they make them all the star of the show. There isn't like the darker the fruit, the better the fruit type. Like all of these like figs, pears, and golden raspberries. Like you're making your favorite sour beer. None of those three are in your top 10 ingredients.
Yeah, in a sour beer, no, probably not.
But like a fruited sour, like raspberries are, but like golden raspberries. This is like the redheaded stepchild of the golden the raspberry family. But they blend them in a way that's appealing to people. It's just not my bag.
Yeah.
That booze hits you like a sledgehammer on the palate.
Yeah, it is a sledgehammer.
I'm grateful that I got shortchanged 7 ounces of that. I think there was a spit of the Urban Artifact beer in here. Man, this is
super strong. I wonder if maybe
could you imagine drinking a pint of this?
You can't wait on this because it's so fruity. It'd go bad.
It would take 8 of these cans to get a pint out of here, but I'm really good at math.
That's great. To get a pint?
Yeah. In my can. Wow.
Oh, in your can. Oh, I was like, what?
That booze is just. This is an artisanal, special one-off beer. I'm curious, like if it's a base sour, like what do they have? Other fruit that make up. You know what I'm saying, like a base sour, but they have like apple. Mango and banana.
Oh, for a different one.
Yeah, like
Mount,
a different
whatever. Mount Giona series.
Or like they're base sour, but they add because it's definitely, we agree, it's a fruit puree.
Yeah.
In here, it's not essence.
Maybe I don't know what this is. I don't know.
Should have rolled it.
Maybe I should look it up. Maybe there's more information.
There's only an idea.
Maybe there's more information on this beer.
Also, the fact that you still have to pay a 10 cent deposit in Michigan for this beer. This is, again, 20% of a normal can. Mm-hmm. Why am I paying the same deposit? There's a lot of reasons to be upset about this. It's a bold take. Like, I wonder what the retail price. I know this came from Svil. I wonder what the retail price is for this.
$20 for a 4-pack.
Really? Mm-hmm. You know that?
Yeah, it's right here. It says it right there. $19.99.
$5 a can is not hateful.
A decadent dessert. Fruit tart finder.
So in this can, I was paying almost $1 an ounce because I only got 5 ounces.
Yeah, I don't think there's much information. I don't think this is a base that they have other variants too.
I like the risk that they took. This is not a safe.
It is a risk
by any means.
Yeah, risky bet.
All the fruit are imparted. They just get beat up. Oof. The fruit are kindergartners and first graders. The booze is a 5th grader, and it's coming for the lunch money for these 3 fruits. By themselves, they're not. I mean, figs. The best way that a fig will ever is a fig Newton, obviously.
This guy. I'm like on the opposite end.
Pears,
I think the fig is
pear brandy.
Fig is the PhD of all these fruits. It's not first grade. Figs are delicious. I think it's.
I'm saying about what happens. I'm not saying that about the fig. I'm saying what happens in the can. The booze is the bully, and it is punching the fuck out of these fruits. Sure. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like, give me your lunch money.
Yeah.
We're gonna have rubbing alcohol for dinner.
Yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah. Give me your lunch money. I'm gonna buy pizza with it, and then you're gonna.
That's what I was gonna say. My pizza thing.
Yeah.
We went to South Park.
Oh, okay.
Love South Park. Local stuff. So just skip ahead 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Stacy put in the pizza order at 5:35, and they go, "Hey, your pizza will be ready at 5:59." She got a text message, everything. Great, awesome.
Yep. That's how it works.
We put in one large pizza, one small pizza. So 2 pizzas.
Easy order.
That's it.
Never heard of an easier order.
That's. We didn't get the pizza. She didn't leave South Park until 6:53.
Whoa, that's bad news.
So one
Learn
person
how to make a fucking pizza.
One person was working the front of the house.
That's a bummer.
Every table, she gave up a table because a family came in. Mm-hmm. She said by the time she ordered, only 3 other food items came out. So she was there for over an hour, and she, the lady goes, "I'm sorry, we're swamped." And at that point, she had already paid. So they already have her money, at 6:30, and she went up at like 6:20, and she's like, "Hey, look at my phone," and they're like, "Oh yeah, your pizza's in the oven." Mm-hmm. She had to wait another 35 minutes. What oven?
Yeah,
is this an easy bake oven?
Is my pizza burned?
Yeah.
Yeah, they always say that. People complain all the time about there not being any jobs. There are jobs. You just don't want that job.
Incredible though, and then she's like, when she had, "Sorry, we're short staffed." Well, don't. You had an opportunity, and I know they don't want money walking out the door. No one wants that. But really, you undershot by just 54 minutes for 2 pizzas. Crazy. Anyways, that was my pizza story.
Who's never late? Cousin Vinny's. This is an endorsement of Cousin Vinny's. They might not have the best pizza you've ever had, but if you make it right, if you do your ingredients right, it is really good. They're always on time. They're nice. We do Cousin Vinny's all the time.
The next pizza I'm going to order is going to be from Joe's. Everyone says it's the best pizza in Dayton. I got to try it. I still haven't tried it.
Let me know.
Have you done Joe's? It's in Riverside.
Oh, Riverside's
at the top of the hill.
That's too far.
Well, South Park's too far for me, but
I'm glad you made the trip.
She was on her way home from work.
Yeah, that's right there.
So she just popped up.
Cousin Vinny's, I just get extra cheese, and it tastes like a normal pizza.
It's all right. I've ordered.
Yeah, it's not going to blow your mind. But it's Dayton. Dayton pizza's not going to blow your mind.
Yeah. Still, I've never had. What's the big one?
The big one?
The big Dayton.
I don't eat any of the big ones. Marco's and Mariano's and all these other ones.
What's the one with yellow in the name? It's an old place.
Yellow Cab?
Is it Marion's?
Marion's?
Yeah.
It's old, yeah.
Yeah, never had Marion's.
Me neither. I don't eat all that shit. No, I have had it. What's the one that they serve at the Dragons game?
Sausage should not be crumbled.
Oh, sausage crumbles are perfect for omelets. I use them in omelets.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, not for pizza.
I buy sausage already crumbled.
Yeah, no.
The Bob Evans crumbled sausage.
That's fine. There's the time and a place, not pizza.
And if you people don't realize this. If you want the luxury of an omelet from a restaurant during the week when you're working, don't cook sausage and bacon. Get bacon bits and sausage crumbles. You make an omelet every day. I make omelets every morning, and it's awesome. It's like I'm living a first class life.
On Friday, I made a 4-egg omelet and cracked a smoothie style beer all before 9 o'clock.
I actually cook my bacon bits.
Is the next beer, because I'm thirsty, is the next beer bigger than 4 ounces?
The next beer is actually 2 ounces. It's a shot. It's a double shot.
It's going to be like one of those foil capped ones, but it's a beer.
It's a bigger beer. What's your score?
No. Okay. Off the top rope, the ingredients, this could be potentially the most underwhelming Urban Artifact beer I've ever had in my entire existence of Urban Artifacts.
Yeah.
I'm between 2 scores, JT. I always like doing this. What 2 scores am I between?
2, 7, 5, and 3.
God,
Did he get it?
Seriously, dead on.
Nice.
Off because of JT, I'm going to get.
I could hear your inflection.
JT, it's going to be a 3.
It's a 3. I like that. That's a good score for this beer. I think that that's a fair score for this beer. And I hate to say that Urban Artifact, but a lot of what he said is right, except for, I think a lot of what you said about the fruit, not characterizing the fruits they chose, but in their execution of it was correct. I think when you're an expert level brewery, especially with the fruit, in the fruit category, fruit tart category, when you're handed something that's a challenge, like a chef, a master chef, a Michelin chef wants an ingredient that is difficult to work with because they like the challenge, and you were handed figs, pears.
Oh yeah, like Iron Chef.
Yeah, like Iron Chef. You want, I don't know, what's a good example? Like if somebody give them like, here's ginger, and what's like the polar opposite of ginger? I don't know, something that's crazy opposite of that.
Like a
cilantro and something else, and you're like, and that chef's like, I'm gonna figure this out. Ranch dressing, that would be the third one. Cilantro, ginger, and ranch dressing. And they're going to make something magnificent or absolute dog shit trash. I don't think you make dog shit trash, but you were handed figs. Figs is the PhD level fruit. What figs represents is something that's an acquired taste. Most people don't like them. Some people do.
Great news.
But if you do it right, it's amazing. Fig Newtons figured it out. Costco sells like a candied fig, and they're fucking amazing. They actually have like a crunch the way that they are. They're so good.
Figs and hummus.
Figs and hummus sound good. I haven't had that. And then you had the pear, which I think actually is the single highlight of this beer. And the raspberry. I don't know where the fuck the raspberry went.
So you could say that this is the best pear beer that you've had?
I don't think it's the best pear beer. I've had better pear beers.
I'm trying to remember.
I think we had a prickled pear from Oklahoma that might have been better. Yeah.
Interesting.
Prickled pear.
Unknowable.
No, it's unknowable. There's no spreadsheets. But I think this represents a challenge, and it just didn't rise to the occasion. If this was Master Chef or, what did you say, Iron Chef, you'd be eliminated this week. It's okay. This was all booze.
Shiner prickly pear.
Yeah. Is that what we had?
That was 2016. That was before the podcast.
Ah, dang. This is a, Oh, it's been happening less and less, but I'm going to give this beer a 3.0. It is a mirrored score. I don't think it's a drain pour by any means, especially because it is 15%. You know what you're getting, but it's just not right. Maybe I fucked up. Maybe there was something I was supposed to do, like warm it up. Maybe I was supposed to microwave it first.
Yeah.
Now, another trusted brewer for beer 2. Also with raspberry. There's some ingredients in here I feel like...
Oh, it's a pint.
I hope we didn't have this recently, did we? Maybe. I hope we didn't have this in a shorty. but I just bought this yesterday.
We haven't had this.
Okay, good. This is Neptune Next from Branch and Bone, a very trusted brewer, just like Urban Artifact. This is a sour ale, raspberry, graham cracker, vanilla, and lactose. I actually wanted to get, just to
Dimmer.
peek behind the curtain here.
Dimmer.
They have just released last week a West Coast IPA that looked like it was going to be great. And it would be because it's Branch and Bone. But it was 9%. Or no, it was 8% or something like that. And I didn't want to pair that with this beer. So I got this one, which is a 5%.
You see what you did?
I did, pair. I didn't want to pair it with this beer. This is a 5% sour ale with raspberry, graham cracker, vanilla, and lactose. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Branch and Bone, let's see how they do in the graham cracker category. You ready? Ooh,
yeah.
Not primed. 3, 2, 1. Perfect crack. It smells good. I should have let that smell simmer a little bit.
Wow.
I should have let the smell hit a little before I taste it.
You absolutely cannot smell any graham. This is incredible. Yeah, this is the #1 graham cracker beer of all time. On the nose?
Almost certainly on the nose. Yeah, it hits it. So yeah, this is Branch and Bone out of Dayton, Ohio.
Oh my goodness.
Wayne Avenue, for those that don't know. Amazing. Where Tanks is on Wayne Avenue.
Tanks, rest R.I.P.
R.I.P. Tanks, but not R.I.P. Branch and Bone. Branch and Bone, they're long live.
Wow.
You know, long live the king. Mufasa. Neptune Next. Wow. They figured out a way to kind of integrate all of the flavors. I don't know how they do it. I think they must have a scientist on staff who's familiar with chemistry.
Yeah, there's got to be something.
And gastronomy. Pilsner and white wheat grain.
White wheat?
White wheat. And it has notes of things, but we'll talk about the notes. We'll be the judge of those notes. You know, my wife gave me a compliment today.
Yeah?
I was driving her to a eye doctor's appointment. Another peek behind the curtain here. No HIPAA violations here, but she had to get her eyes dilated. So I had to drive her. And I said, they're putting in a What the Fa on Brown Street. If for those who aren't familiar, Brown Street is the University of Dayton, like main strip. And if you're a big UD fan or you're just a fan of college campuses, which would be weird, this is on that. And I turned to Katie and said, I don't understand why people like What the Fa so much. I actually don't understand why people like pho so much. And she said, to Matt's credit, maybe you need to, find the hole in the wall. Because if you went to you go to Bibimbap, that chain, everything sucks. But you go to a real Korean restaurant and the bibimbap is fucking amazing. So maybe there's a similarity. You gotta find a Vietnamese restaurant to find good pho. But I don't understand why everyone loves What the Fa so much. And I just was like, and she said to me, well, maybe you just have a more sophisticated palate than most people. And they just like basic shit. And I was like, that's probably true. Boom, thanks. Thanks, Katie.
I've been hearing it for 8 years about your palate. So I'm going to say, yeah.
My palate?
Yeah. You and Cobra for years and years and years were talking about your palate.
Yeah.
I've said that.
I never said that.
I'm trying to. It says I've had this beer before, but I'm trying to go to
I think maybe we had it from Barrel House.
No.
You don't think?
Because it lights up when you've had something. So I'm trying to see I checked into it before.
Oh yeah.
But I go to it.
And it doesn't say it.
But here. I know.
Untapped. Give us a call.
I know what I'm doing wrong.
Call the hotline, the number that we gave you, the direct line.
Yeah.
Untapped. We have Untapped on speed dial. Does anyone have speed dial anymore? I was watching.
This is actually a really good question.
It is a good question because everything's speed dial. You just hit someone's name. But I was watching a throwback video, and they hit *3 or whatever on the flip phone.
Yeah.
And that's what got your third, memory slot for speed dial. And it just dialed some number. I was like, whoa, I forgot all about it. I could, if you handed me a flip phone right now, I couldn't tell you how to set up unless I went through all the menus.
I got the check-in, so it was October 25th, 2024 at King's Table.
Well, this is different because this was canned just 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. 1/7/26. Brand new beer. I mean, I just bought it. It's just canned.
Sorry, that speed dial. No.
Good. Answered.
I know people have it in their cars, like your most connected. That's the only time I can think of, like. Too. But I don't use it like that. It's an interesting question. So this was.
I don't use anything.
So anymore. It was listed. It's listed as a raspberry cheesecake sour. So
I just yell at my phone.
That's what this is. That's what this is supposed to be.
Well,
I disagree with my original score though.
Maybe when it was a cheesecake beer. Now it's a raspberry graham cracker vanilla lactose beer. It doesn't say cheesecake on this.
Maybe it's better. Well, that's what it says on Untapped.
Right. Well.
Oh no, that was my. No, sorry, that's my. Sorry, Branch Bone, you can.
I could see that being.
That was my.
Cheesecake.
That was my description for it. October. Where was I a year and a half ago? All right. God, there's so much stuff that you brought up. With regards to eyes dilated, dancing. Yeah, because I wanted to.
Eyes dilated.
I'm going to disagree with my own score. I'm saying that. I'm disagreeing with my own score.
Bone and speed dial and, the likes. Flip phones.
So
Razor phones.
We're talking. This is the question that we kind of tiptoed before we hit the record button. Fondness. Like we were talking about the fondness of things.
Yeah.
Bring it back to beer. Is there a beer? This is actually great for this.
Yeah.
Is there a beer that you look back on fondly, but maybe have had recently, and there was a huge gap between them, and your opinion shifted? Like for me, I'll buy you a little bit of time. So for me, my favorite beer is 120 minute. I'm always going to have a great time with that.
Yeah.
Or another one is like CBS, but as we've discovered, CBS can age out. If you have like 2017, 2018 CBS, drink them now because it's not going to
Don't waste them.
Don't waste it because it's not going to sit there. It's not going to age like a fine wine for 10 years. Mm-hmm. Is there anything like that in JT's repertoire or
similar
like Cali Creamin'? Like that's
Cali
a fondness.
Creamin's still amazing.
That's a fondness for you though, right? Like
fun, but it doesn't change when I have it after a while. It's still great. But I will say, it's really relevant because it's Branch and Bone. They re-released at either the end of 24 or the beginning of 25 the Peach Tea Berliner Weiss.
Yeah.
And the new version wasn't as good.
It was something that was
when I had that beer originally.
We started a podcast.
It blew my fucking mind.
Yeah. I
was like, holy shit, I like craft beer. And then the re-release was like, it's kind of diluted. It wasn't as flavorful.
I sat on that one that Stev, because Stev gave me the one probably for a year.
Yeah.
It sat in my fridge.
Did you drink it?
Oh, yeah, finally. Yeah. Otherwise, I would have gave it to you. It was good. I mean...
It wasn't like 2018 good.
No. It wasn't like Batch 26, where you're just like, everyone's like high-fiving each other.
Yeah, Batch 26 was a unanimous.
Yeah, that's...
Great beer.
They
re-released that after a couple of years too, and it wasn't as good.
So then is it your memory perverting? Like you don't want to discredit yourself and be like, oh man, I didn't know what I was thinking about.
I think that they grew too much for specifically Batch 20. Yeah, they grew too much, and then the beer was different because of the scale. The Peach Tea Berliner Weiss, I'm not sure what happened there. That one maybe I evolved personally.
Talking about, I need to digress for a second. I should have let off with this. Chuggalo Dave, I know you're on your third day of Waconia Brewing Company being closed. So this one's for you, Chuggalo Dave.
For you, sorry, buddy.
Waconia
Brewing, Dave.
I wish he would take over. He wants to.
He's been active in the comments. Appreciate that.
He's been Bernie. Out to Bernie, his old employer.
Yeah, he's been hitting it up. I've been replying as much as I can. It's been good.
But that's a worry that I have, with all of these beers going. there's still too much beer to buy. Like,
oh yeah, it's way too much beer to buy. I went to Arrow to buy this. Holy shit, there's so much new beer.
Will you say so? We're 5 weeks removed from the Advent calendar. 6 weeks, 5 weeks. I'm guessing with the holidays and everything, and getting into cruise shape and everything like that, your drinking has gone down significantly. Yeah. I had 3 beers on Saturday. I did not like how I felt on Sunday. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I just felt like lethargic, and like my joints just were like rust in my joints.
When I turn it on, I turn it the fuck on.
Yeah.
Like we went to we had originally had a White Elephant planned for December, and we had to push it back to January. Yeah. And when I went to it, I was like, I'm gonna go hard, and I went hard as fuck, and I drank a shitload of beer.
Did you get that negative feedback though the next day?
But I did feel pretty bad the next day. But I'm getting older, and that's just how life is.
But I went to bed not knowing. I was like, oh, I feel fine, and then like I didn't take any of my like alcohol aid or anything like that, and then I got up and I was just like, I wasn't hungover. Yeah. I wasn't like puke. I just felt. Yeah. Like my joints and stuff. Like my workout on Sunday was not good.
Huh. Yeah, I haven't thought of that. That's an interesting take. I don't know.
It could have been the mixed drink I had after all of that too, but like I drank out of order. But I think there's something to that too.
Maybe you definitely sleep differently. Like mentally, your sleep is different.
It's not as restful.
It's not as restful. So maybe your joints were affected by your sleep.
Yeah. All the major ones like knees, shoulders, elbows.
Oh yeah.
And I worked out that day, but not like it shouldn't have been like that. It wasn't muscular. It was joint.
Yeah.
Inflammation.
I
I didn't know if that was just me.
I haven't had that. I haven't had that. I just hurt all the time for no reason. Just sneeze. I have to brace myself when I sneeze now.
I love a good sneeze.
I'm an aggressive brace myself sneezer. On my put my hands on my thighs and give it a good sneeze. I like to scream sneeze, and I realize that the scream sneeze is not a bad thing. It's just an age thing. As you get older, you just gotta let it out. You can't hold that shit in. There's people going like my dad. Don't do that. You're gonna fuck your whole system up. Your sinuses, your ears, your brain, everything.
My daughters stifle, and I'm like, just let it out. Just
let it out. Let it out. Don't stifle. Just scream it out. That's what's up. Scream sneezes are the best. So this beer is pretty good.
This beer, I have improved my score.
Yeah.
So, off the top rope, 2004 or 2024 Matt gave this a 4.0. Maybe it's different coming off the tap versus package. This beer is extremely refreshing out of the can. Yeah. The only thing I would change, it's not a 5 for me. It's close. But everything flavor-wise is in the first 3 seconds. Nothing carries itself through.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like right now, like I get like that milk sugar sweetness. That's it.
I think there's a raspberry sweetness on the back of the palate that lingers.
Yeah, I get like, now that cheesecake has been said or whatever, I get that which is not unappealing, but like everything is in that forward part of the mouth.
Cheesecake. I haven't had cheesecake in a while.
Really? Wow. There's some like cheesecake hacks out there I'm seeing on
hacks?
Shorts or whatever.
Oh yeah,
where they buy like the tub of cheesecake, and they put like Nilla wafers or whatever. Then put fruit topping, sit it in the fridge or whatever. So like,
you're not saving any calories. Vanilla wafers, come on. That's
another carbs. One. The other one was with Biscoff cookies.
Oh dude, Biscoff cookies are elite. Elite.
Too hard.
No. Elite. That's an elite cookie right there. And cookie butter, even more elite.
See, that's why I come to you for desserts. I'm not savory.
Cookie butter. Here's what you do.
I'll have an extra bowl of soup before I'm like, I want pie.
Here's what you do with cookie butter. Melt it and then put it on your ice cream, vanilla ice cream. Don't eat it. You can eat it on a sandwich or whatever.
When's the last time you had ice cream?
It's been a long time.
Oh.
But when I go to Mexico, I'm going to eat all the ice cream they have in
You're just going to be that guy under
I'm going to be like, you see this country of Mexico? Give me all the ice cream you have. I'm having it now.
I've seen them order all the bread.
I'll order all of something.
You're going to order all the ice cream.
All the ice cream. Give me all of the ice cream that you have.
Man, those were simpler times.
They were simpler times. We had no authority.
All the bread.
I don't know. Maybe you had authority by then. I had back then, no authority. There was, when we returned to work on Monday, we were just pawns.
We were all pushers. We weren't dreading opening our email.
Yeah. I opened my email on the weekends and at night and everything. That back then, there was no reason to.
Now I sent like an email and I gave it like a 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi,
yeah.
And I was like, it's like a big one where I'm like trying to like spend out a task or whatever, and I need like a person, and I'm like, hey, rob Peter to pay Paul, and I'm just like, I'm gonna get punched in the mouth. Like,
I don't get punched in the mouth very often. Everyone seems to be pretty good.
I don't need it.
I like it. But it's just different.
Yeah.
You go to back then when I ordered all the bread. Yeah, no repercussions.
It was just us that we had to
just order all the bread. Yeah, there was no people depending on us. I wasn't writing anyone's reviews.
Off the top rope, this beer. This beer is a delight. I could have multiple of it, which is a good hallmark.
I do have my score, so if you say it.
I already wrote mine down.
I'm not cheating.
Off the top rope, I give this a 4.5.
Ooh.
It's better. My old score was a 4. And I said raspberry cheesecake sour. It's raspberry. It's cheesecake. The only thing is, I just wish it stayed. It's all in the front. All that enjoyment is that first. The best nose on a beer that I've had in this community, not like a sour, or not like a
great nose.
Like for the sour fruited beers. This is an amazing nose. This nose is a 10 out of 10.
You know where this will get a 5 from you? In person. I bet the atmosphere at Branch and Bone. And you have it on draft, you'd be like, holy shit.
And that's the thing. King's Table is one of my 2 favorite places to drink at. Like,
well, maybe
but it's definitely gone up.
It's,
I don't know why I gave it a 4.
Years ago.
I'm wondering if that wasn't my first beer. But, I mean, way different, like, just enjoyment. But I'm glad this is a good pairing because that wasn't a palate wrecker because that alcohol just really cleaned everything out.
Yeah, it did dissipate real quick.
Like, it's not like, man, that pear is ruining, the rest of my life. It's not.
Yeah.
4 or 5. I'm guessing I know where you are now. Are you at 4.75?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, he got it. Look at that.
Because you would be much more ecstatic if it was a 5.
Yeah. I'm not a 5 for the same reason.
This is a fun.
I'm not a 5 for the same reason because the lasting impression. Man, what you have here is just like an amazing, flavorful beer, and it's complex enough to give you. If you really think about each flavor. I guess I close my eyes, but you don't have to close your eyes. And you think about each flavor, you can get them. Oh yeah, raspberry. Yep, that's there.
And it's almost gone by the time you
graham cracker. It's there.
By the time you get to the last one, it's gone.
It's gone. And so, I do want something to persist, but maybe the secret is you have to make it like this in order for it to be this flavorful.
This beer is. Close your eyes, JT. I'm going to do this. We need to bring back the commercials where we close our eyes. This is that significant other, like when you're 14, 15 at a summer camp. And
I never had that.
You're never, whatever.
Yeah.
14, but you've 15, seen enough movies.
Pretty young.
But like you didn't have a sexual tryst, but rather like there was feelings exchanged.
Yeah.
Maybe some light petting. But then it was gone, and you never talked to him or her or they again.
I never had that, but I can imagine it was probably pretty.
But cool. You know what I'm saying? It's fleeting. Like this, it's powerful.
It is powerful.
It remains with you.
It's like a summer love.
And
it's like Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta in Grease.
Gross. They're
summer love.
Way too hairy.
What?
Let's go like
Olivia Newton-John probably wasn't that hairy. Or at all, probably.
It's
not for me to know.
Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams from The Notebook, like much more like let's go with a modern.
Dude, they were playing people from like the 20s. They were so hairy.
I know, but I guess they ended up.
I get what you're saying.
They got married though, so that's a bad one. Like that was enough that you came back. You were like, I need a 4-pack of this. Like what's one where
you came back? Where you don't come back?
He built a. I don't know if I'm going to build the house in sadness because I don't have this beer anymore, and then this beer just pulls up in an Uber or something like that.
Could you imagine?
Throws itself out.
That story is so unlikely. That story was written to be a Lifetime movie, and then someone was like, "Yeah, we're going to make this into a legit Hollywood."
Well, he's a prolific author.
I'm sure. But it's like I'm not getting married. I'm gonna build this house. I don't know. You know what? It's I don't know. I don't have a good example of that.
You just need to pull stuff out. Like
I don't know a lot of love movies where the person leaves and never
love
comes
movies.
Back.
You know a lot about love movies. We've talked about
and they
this.
never come back?
It's a different kind of... Well, yeah. I mean, the pizza gets delivered.
Oh, yeah. The plumber's here to fix the pipes.
Stepmom, why are you in the dryer?
The pipes are clogged. Yeah. Those are different movies.
Why are you under the coffee table?
What would you call the Castaway relationship? What kind of beer is that? Where they're married happily, and then she gets married. It's seemingly
okay. Like if you do the math, away. It's within like 10 months.
Right away, right? She's just like, I'm married again. She was waiting for him to die. She was praying like, please kill my husband so I could get married to this guy I work with or whatever.
Okay, so that beer situation. This is a great game. That beer situation is you're over at a friend's house and they're talking up this beer. Oh, they're like, JT, come over. Great. I've got this, double Russian Imperial Stout. You're going to love it. And you're just choking.
It's expensive.
Okay, from her perspective, it's expensive. From her perspective, you're just choking this fucking thing down.
He's an executive at FedEx.
Yeah,
it's an expensive Russian Imperial.
And what happens is it gets tipped over. Like halfway through the drink and you're like, oh, crap. And then I need to go to the next beer. What do you have? I have a Busch Light. Yeah. Excellent. That's
fine. I'm good with that.
I'm good with that. I will drink that for the rest of my life. But then your buddy comes back and he goes, "Oh, you know what? You didn't get to experience that. I have another.
I have another one.
I have another one," and cracks it for you.
That's it. That's the Castaway beer.
And then you're at a crossroads.
You're like, shit. Life. I have a Busch Light and I'm happy with it.
I'm happy. It's the safe.
And now
pick.
this Russian Imperial comes back into my life.
Yep.
I don't know if I want that.
I'm
think good with the Busch Light.
I think we talked ourselves through where that makes sense. That's not a bad. That's not a bad analogy.
That does make sense. Yeah.
So that like a double Russian.
What a horrible situation.
She is the.
When you watch
she's
that
the
movie,
villainous.
I don't know if you've watched that movie recently.
No.
Sometimes when it's like on, I'll watch it.
Is that a trap movie
try
for
to
you?
Put yourself. Oh yeah, I love Castaway. I put myself in his shoes, in his feet. Because he doesn't have shoes for most of that movie. And I'm just like, man, how long before I'm standing atop the rocks wondering if I should jump?
We're men of a certain age.
Yeah.
Where we watched that movie, and you were with Caterade at that time when that movie came out.
No. When did that movie come out?
2004?
Oh, no. I wasn't even in the Navy yet.
Okay. Well, shit.
I just graduated high school in 2003.
But, man, youths.
You're like not that much older.
But you look over to like whoever you're with and you're like, man, in that situation, and it's really damning when like you look next to the and you look at him, her, or they, and you're like, yeah, I would have moved on. And like 10 months, like
10 months is too quick.
Now it bothers me. Castaway might even be older.
You gotta give it time. You gotta let it breathe a little bit. You gotta be a widow for some time.
2000. Holy shit.
Oh wow, 2000. Dang, I was just a measly freshman.
Yeah.
Or sophomore.
Great song. Probably my song for the 90s.
The song for the 90s?
For
even
me.
more than that graduation song by Vitamin C or whatever?
Yeah. Oh.
What the 90s were fresh, amazing for music. I mean, Nirvana.
We had the best. I mean, the 70s were good for those people, but like the 90s were amazing.
The 90s was probably the biggest transition in music of all time. You had so much stem from it.
So, shit, what was I? Oh, crap. What was I going to say?
We were talking about Helen Hunt moving on in 10 months.
Also still smoking in Twister.
Is she? Oh, the new Twister?
No, she's not in the new
Twister.
Twister.
In Twister, she's smoking. But she's at her prime in Twister.
Yeah, 96.
That's why she's cast. That's why she was cast.
Fairly certain that's 96.
Yeah, you know what? Now that you say that,
son of a gun,
because they mentioned the Tennessee Titans in Castaway, and it was '99 that they almost won the Super Bowl.
Shit, 2000. What? Oh, the Verve Pipe and Our Lady Peace are touring as a 30-year anniversary of like their debut albums.
Nice.
Our Lady Peace is my best friend's favorite band.
Really? It's somebody's favorite band? That proves my point. That's every band is someone's favorite band.
And they couldn't play their third best song of all time because Chris Benoit. So they just brought it out 2 years ago. You know, so almost 20 years after the senseless killing of his wife, his son, and then himself.
Wow.
But 30, and they're coming with the Verve Pipe. They're coming to the Rose. I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, that's the venue for them.
Yeah.
Maybe even smaller.
So I'm excited. Get out of here. Great.
No, it's a good act. I mean, it's just like, I don't know that they have the. Could they sell that place out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good. The Verve Pipe. They have
I'm saying like 90s top.
I'm trying to think of it.
Like I like
Our
other
Lady
music.
Peace did have some hits.
Yeah, Superman's Dead. But
Superman's Dead doesn't sell out for me. Like in my mind, just knowing music and bands and touring.
So the fact that the core bands are still together after that time, which is rare in that.
Yeah.
But the one thing I will say about all of that is there's other bands. I'm thinking of like top 40 radio, like that was because no one had Sirius XM or anything like that.
Not back then. We had 201.
But like the jam out.
Yeah.
For us it was I-94 Z100, which was top 40 type stuff. For me it was Freshman. Like again, there's other like stuff
of the 90s. I got to think about that.
For me, like
I got to think about that.
For like the mainstream.
Yeah.
Like there's other like, you know, Limp Bizkit, $3 Bill Y'all, like Tool is like, but you're not getting that on. You had to consume that with your own money.
Yeah.
Radio was
maybe free. Not in Chicago. In Chicago we had all those.
Yeah, you
playing.
Yeah, so
because they play the big, they play that kind of stuff.
I could hook up coax to
now I got to think about
old stereo, and I could get the cities was 94 miles away. I could hook up like cable coax to my stereo, and I would get radio stations from hundreds of miles away.
Q101 had a great selection in the 90s. Then something changed.
But like I went to Ozfest in '98 too, so like again I was in that. Sharon Osbourne, they're bringing back Ozfest for a live night. I can't even imagine what those tickets are going to cost. They're going to be $400 a ticket.
Who's playing?
I mean, they'll get the who's who of metal.
Well,
they always get the line, but that ticket is going to be.
A lot of bands don't want to do festival style anymore. Festival style concerts are going out of fashion, and it sucks because those are the best types.
Yeah,
but. I did see the Grammy. I don't care for the Grammys, but I did see that they, Post Malone did the War Pigs tribute.
Yeah, that got rave reviews when
good.
They did the Back to Black concert. There was the other guy. I forget his name. I haven't heard of it. The Deftones not winning the Grammy for Best Rock Album and went to a band Turnstile.
Oh, Turnstile. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Really?
Oh yeah, Turnstile definitely should have won over Deftones. And. I mean, people were saying that, like, Sleep Token, no. They have made the same album, like, 3 times in a row.
Yeah, it's good music. Why?
Oh, sorry.
Why?
No, they made, no. You gotta. Turnstile is the current, I don't know.
It's not fair.
Emotion, it's fine. They're there. It makes sense. You can't give it to Deftones.
I've never heard a Turnstile song.
Yeah.
So it's not fair for me to.
I mean, they're a little mainstream now, but they're kind of like skate punk / protest punk kind of.
Black Flag?
Stuff. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
It's just in the pacing and the lyrics and stuff. Yeah.
But those award shows, those are something that are dying out. I mean, was it the Academy Awards or something's going to YouTube?
Award shows.
It's going off of
the Academy Awards is going to YouTube. But
2029,
like mainstream now.
2028, 2029.
It must kill. It must kill these people to just know. Like, imagine being a journalist and being like, I work for CBS, and everyone's like, yeah, who cares? Like it used to be this big thing, and now everyone's like, yeah, you could just start a Substack.
Hey,
we'll read you.
We're a big thing.
Yeah, podcasts. Podcasts are basically, they're the thing.
Yeah, I will say last week, I think people were turned off by the video back and forth. Our numbers went down a little bit last week.
Well, we just got to figure out how to...
I canceled that already.
Cancel that. We'll figure out how to put us side by side so
that's
we'll just hand it over to one person.
That's the value. I still had fun last week. It's nice and safe to do it that way.
Yeah, it was safe.
We still need to do a Century Club or a Power Hour.
Well, we're going to do it. I thought we agreed that
it's going to happen.
Go. We're going to do it. We just got to schedule it.
We're going to schedule it. It's going
to schedule it for May.
It's going to be safe. May. It's going to be May, which is only 2 months from now.
I don't think that's true.
Crazy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Kind of. Not really.
Well, 3 months.
Wait, how we count this?
3-ish month. It's the 1st of February.
Yeah, when I get back. But that's all I got.
I don't think I have anything else.
We hit some high.
Oh, the White Sox, but we won't talk. We'll talk about that later. The White Sox are going to be pretty competitive. Not as competitive as the Dodgers, but it's the American League, so they're making moves. They got Acuna, the brother.
Yeah, the junior.
Yeah, Junior's brother, and they got a couple other big names.
World Baseball Classic is coming together. There's a lot of.
Oh, I can't wait.
Venezuela's team is stacked.
I think America might win this year.
Oh, they're getting.
Their pitching's pretty good.
The pitchers, again.
They got Scooble and Skeens. That's gonna be nuts.
That's crazy. Both of them will be on Dodgers in 3 years.
I actually heard Scooble's thinking about the Cubs.
Oh my god!
But the Cubs would have to trade for him at the trade deadline, and they're going for it. The Cubs are going for it. With their Bregman move and all the pitching moves they've made. I don't know if they're going to give up the farm. We'll see. It depends on if they're in first place at the All-Star break, they're going to go get Scooble. But
it'll be interesting to see what it would take.
I wonder when the Pirates are going to finally decide that they can't have Skeens anymore.
Oh, but they still can get value and load up their farm system.
Yeah, he's going to be a star in the right market. He already is a star. Imagine him as a Yankee.
And he says all the right things for being in a small market. He goes, hey, I just want to go out there and pitch and, be the underwhelming. Don't be like the loud, vocal, boisterous individual. Yeah. When you get to your final market or whatever, do that.
It would almost be poisonous for him to go to L.A. They need him. He needs to go somewhere where he can, where his methods would be heard.
Does his soon-to-be wife play into it, too? Like, where she can... No? Okay. Because she's just going to be an influencer the rest of her life?
I think she's along for the ride. What do you want to do, Paul? Yeah, I'll go to the Yankees. All right, let's go to the Yankees. Make $1 billion.
Gonna end up in Texas, in Arlington. Globe Life.
I doubt it. No way. I think Jacob deGrom is now going to pull aside all the young pitchers and say, don't fucking do it.
Eugenio ended up back with the Reds, which is good for them. $15 million for a rental. His second half numbers really went down last season. Those first half numbers are super impressive, but and he's going to DH, so he's a defensive, especially when you have Cabrian Hayes and you have that young their rookie.
Ellie? The rookie?
No. That's going to play first base, like Scott Speedman or something like that. I forget his name, but
Steed.
He's going to play.
Scott Speedman. That sounds like a Tim Allen character.
Tug Butman.
Speedman. That's not a real guy.
As soon as the Packers lost,
that's a baseball name.
As soon as I got back to work, after the Packers lost, immediately within 5 minutes, I changed my lanyard to the Brewers. So
good.
Already in the zone.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens with my kids, and if they're ever drafted, which God hopefully.
They'll be drafted by Scott Speedman.
I can switch my loyalties. That's the only way I'd ever do it. But
he's a Canadian actor in Superman.
Scott Speedman?
Yeah.
That's Scott Speedman?
Yeah.
I've seen him before.
Of course you have.
Oh, what's he in? He's in he's in some
Underworld,
things.
Felicity, The Strangers. Felicity, by the way, another restaurant by Mono that I'm supposed to go to.
Oh.
He's the Underworld. He's the hybrid, like in Vampire.
Never saw it.
Barefoot.
Centerville's got some really good.
Castaway.
Castaway. He's in Castaway. Is he the husband? Centerville has some rising ethnic foods that people should check out. Shout to Centerville.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Centerville. They need it. They need it. They're hurting.
They need the W.
They're hurting.
We'll give them the W.
They're hurting it. Or go to What the Fa on Brown Street. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to anyone else.
My favorite food.
I love broth.
The broth is terrible. It's just hot water.
Just give me some broth and some fucking green onions.
The best broth is simmered for years. They don't clean the pot.
I've never had a pho that I thought was good. I was like, this doesn't make sense to me. Who's paying $12 for this? It's water.
100%.
Anyway,
that's like my favorite stuff. But anyways,
you gotta show me where to go. I gave you
Egg Roll Plus.
Mana, you gotta give me Egg Roll Plus.
Yep, Eau Claire, Wisconsin. I don't all the pho around here is mid.
Anything with plus in their name, I don't know if I can do it. It sounds fake.
So good.
Sounds fake.
So I have 30 of their egg rolls right in the fridge right now.
That's amazing. Well, that's it. That's episode 367, and we're done. Bye.